Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play Ultima 8, and when last we left off, we did some... Why is this wide open? Well, I left that open. Well, you shouldn't have. But I thought you'd appreciate the breeze, considering that you're a disciple of Stratos. I'm a disciple of Stratos no more, remember? Oh yes, I kind of took the breath of wind and severed all the healing powers that you had. Please, I'd like my privacy. Fair enough, I will leave you be. Thank you. And never come back. Oh. Goodbye. Goodbye? It seems we are not welcome here. That is not surprising, considering the fact that we took the breath of wind from Stratos after passing the final test to become an adept of Stratos. Stratos seemed very kind and welcoming, but I don't think that is what Stratos is truly like. I think that Stratos is hiding her true motives, and that all the Titans here have ill motives for doing what they do. We also needed the Breath of Wind, because the Breath of Wind is a piece of blackrock, and we now have two pieces of blackrock, this piece and the obelisk tip. That said, it was a heavy price that was paid for us taking that. For a start, Stelos is just dead. Stelos aged rapidly in front of us and is no more, and as everyone here says, they can no longer heal, which means that many people will suffer now that the adepts of Stratos can't cure wounds. Torwin is also dead. Torwin was the one that took Xavier's healing focus and tried to resurrect his father. Unfortunately, he wasn't worthy of seeing Stratos. We also told him that his father lied with the Lurker, and so there was no way of going to resurrect him anyway. Torwin tried though, and failed. It's also a little bit misty here every now and again. We kind of haven't dealt with the situation with Hydros yet, though dealing with everything with Stratos was probably a good thing. We need to go and give Torwin's mother the bad news that not only has she lost her husband, but she's also lost her son as well. I don't think she's going to take the news well. She's somewhere over here, if memory serves. She may be at where she sells the gems and various things that she makes, or she could be just walking around. Let's have a quick look and see if we can find her. We want to return Torwin's ring to her. Is she over here? Let's find out. It has been a while. Hello! It has been a while since we've been here, actually. We don't tend to come here often apart from to walk through to get to where Vividos is or somewhere else, and having a look around is a breath of fresh air. A breath of fresh air that's probably going to be full of rain, because Hydros is going to make it rain a lot, but still, it's a nice change from walking around various dark and dingy caverns. It is currently daytide. In theory, the person we're looking for should now be at her shop. Then again, this might not be her shop that I'm going to. There is a spider here! There are two spiders! There are going to soon be no spiders. I believe where we want to go is over here. Here it is! Just quickly go into here, and will she be here? I don't think she is right now. No, she is not. Maybe she's somewhere else, or maybe she is in a completely separate part of Tenebrae. Either way, Tenebrae is rather large, and I don't think there are lots of people here just walking around. It's not likely that, nope, she is not here. We're just going to presume that she's not going to ever be here. So let us instead go and search elsewhere for her, and then we will go and seek the sorcerers, because we do need to do that quite urgently. If we don't do that, I get the feeling that everywhere here is going to be flooded and everyone will die. Or maybe not, because the game doesn't really work like that. We saw with the discovery of Torwin's theft that the game is event-driven, so we can quite safely spend all the time we need and know that nothing really bad will happen. There'll only be a few puddles just lying around. I wonder who's tending to the library now that Bentic is dead. Probably no one. Let's just go over here. There's nobody here. Where is this person? And I didn't mean to jump into you. Terribly sorry about that, Mr. Guard. We'll just be on our way. That is a nice touch, though. I like the fact that this light here is reflecting on the surface of the water. That's nice attention to detail there, but I didn't think the game would have. Let's just go this way, shall we? There's somebody there, somebody here. Not the person I want to find, though. Not the person I want to find. Are you over here by any chance? We did see you around here before. And unfortunately we ran into you. My apologies. Let us keep moving, shall we? Nobody here. Where could she be? We'll look for a little while, and then if we can't find her, we will move on and try and find where the sorcerers are. I have a theory on where to start looking. We'll just pass this way. Don't mind me! And off we go. Onto this side of Tenebrae. Maybe we could have a conversation with some of the people here and see if any of their dialogue has changed. It has been a while since we've been in this area after all. I believe this is where the tavern is? Maybe not. Just quickly pop in here. This is not the tavern. How could I think that this was the tavern? It doesn't look anything like the tavern. The tavern, I believe, is over here. Don't mind me. This is the tavern. Is there anyone in here? Is she in here for me to have a conversation with? The answer is I just keep running into people for some reason. Too much running around. Do you have any different dialogue right now? Well, hello again. What strange weather this is. I can't believe it. I've heard some fool somehow released Hydros and now our Tempest has no power to control the weather. It's even been said that Hydros is going to try and wash away the town. Do they know who did it? They are not sure, but when they do find out, it's going to be ugly. They probably will design some hideous torture for that person. Anyway, what can I get you? Nothing, thank you. Well, if you change your mind, just let me know. That's not good to hear. Not surprisingly, people are not happy about the fact that the weather has turned bad. We could say that we released Hydros. What's the worst that could happen? A lot could happen that's bad. I released Hydros. I'm sorry, but I don't think you are the type to release a Titan. The thought is rather funny. Now what can I get you? I'm glad that you don't believe me. Because if you had believed me, we'd be in some bother. Let's talk to you, shall we? 'Tis good to see ye again, Kikoskia. How can I help ye? Nothing at all has changed with you. Thank ye for stopping in. Goodbye. Goodbye, and make sure to close the door behind you. Oh, never mind, nobody ever listens to me when I say that. Let's just see if we can find the person we're looking for. We also found her, I believe, around this area once. But she's currently not here. Maybe she's over the bridge. Let's just have a look. Are you... Aha! Here you are! Excellent. Hello there. Hello. I found this ring. This is my son's ring. Torrin gave it to him for his 16th birthday. Torwin never took it off. How did you come by it? I'm sorry, but your son won't be back. What? What do you mean? Your son committed suicide. But that can't be true. Oh, no, it just can't be. Oh, my son, my little boy. How could this be? Please tell me. He was trying to resurrect his father. Oh, my brave, sweet boy. He loved his father so. Now they are both lost to me. What shall I do? What shall I do? We have done all we can do. Hello there. Oh, forgive me. I cannot bear such grief. I think it's best that we just go. We have returned the ring. Now we must go. We need to seek the sorcerers. And I think I know where we can begin our search. After, of course, we have dumped this reagent into this here. There we go. That was some interesting timing there. Dragging that over meant that the lightning flash was temporarily frozen. Right at the point where it was at its brightest. Let us leave here and go and find somewhere else. For now, actually, I think I want to hold on to this weapon. This weapon seems pretty good. It does provide a lot of defense. We'll just put this axe in here, and we will use this to return, I think, to Carthax Lake. For we want to go and search around there. At least the theurgists now won't be able to do anything to stop us from exploring around. There was a theurgist here that tried to attack us, and I don't think the theurgists will be able to do that now. We need to find somewhere where we can go. And I don't think here is where we need to be. Let's see if we can find somewhere new that we haven't yet explored. Is there somewhere over here? Let's go, Avatar! Let's have a look around and see if there is a location. Nothing there. Somewhere in here is the way to reach the, well, this is somewhere new. Let's go into here, shall we? And have a look this way. There's a lot of remains here. Just jump over to here and see what we can find. The answer is a reagent. Let's just grab this pile of blackmore and move on, shall we? Being very careful not to fall there. Is there anything else here? Any more loot that we can grab? Do you have anything? You have some things that we don't really need. What about over here? We might as well explore. It's not like we really need the money, but we might find something really neat, like some magic items or some armor. At the moment over here there's a grand total of nothing, but not everywhere has to have things. Never mind, here are some bone shards. We could always do with more of them. And nothing else. Anything over here at all? The answer, no. There's that monster that's waiting to eat us. We're not going to give that monster a chance to do so. Or we could just fall into oblivion, and that's kind of bad. But fortunately, because we're not dead, we could use this to go back to Carthax Lake. That was unusual. We are sort of stuck in a falling animation there. Let's just do that again, shall we? This time with less falling into oblivion and not drowning. That was curious. Moving on. This way we need to go. Let's not fall down there this time. And let's not get zapped. We weren't zapped. I think it's best if we just head this way and be very careful as to where we tread. We can't jump there, but we can jump here and grab this reagent that's reappeared. 2 more pieces of blackmore. Always good to get. Let's go this way, over this land bridge here. Anything here? Let's have a look. Nothing so far. Lots of mushrooms, though. You can actually grab the mushrooms. Certain mushrooms are able to heal you. Some of them poison you, though. I've not really been grabbing them because you don't need to. You can just use the healing potions that Mythran gives you, or you can just rest for one period of time. Anything that you have, leave my bones alone. Alright then, will do. Aha! You have something, a vial of blood. And nothing else. We'll just leave you be. Anything over here? Maybe, maybe not. We'll just keep looking around until we find something. There is a big pit full of bones. Nothing there. We'll jump over to here. Aha! Here is something. What is over here? If we use this, what happens? Okay, that opens and that shuts. I have an idea. If we stand on this, we stand on the door won't be able to, it won't be able to shut. If we just move over to here, and then we use that spell that we have, the spell that allows us to do things. I think using the aerial servant one will allow us to manipulate that item, the switch. Let's try it. We can still use our magic, which is good. Cal Ordsen. Excellent. We did need to get all of this magic for us to progress this way. That's quite clever, the game going, hey, you need the magic that you can get from Stratos to get over to where this area is. Not surprisingly, the Key of the Scion continues to be useful. I'm surprised at this point we haven't added it to our keyring. What is over here? We've fallen for some reason. I don't know if we were meant to fall there. The music has changed, though. That is a sign that we are in a new area. And we also need to be careful. Let's be careful. What is over here? We're probably going to have to jump that. There's a lot of lava. Doesn't surprise me, really. Let's be careful. Tread lightly. And try our best not to perish. There's a lot of nothing here. We could jump over to there. Let's try jumping. On 3, Avatar. 3! Excellent. Tread lightly, carefully, and make sure that we don't die horribly to any enemies that are nearby. There's nothing there at all. Let's be careful as we go back, though. Because I think this lava will likely kill us instantly. If not instantly, then very quickly. It's all bubbling and churning, like lava would. What's over here? Not a whole lot, and I doubt we can jump over to there. But even over here, it gets cloudy and there's lots of thunder. And I bet we can't. We could jump over to there. There we go. Is there anything worth jumping over here for? That's a different question. Let's not do lots of running, though. I get the feeling that running is going to get us killed in very short order. I'm surprised we can stand as close to the lava as we are. We don't want to... Oh, we don't want to go this way. We are very slowly dying as we shuffle backwards into nothing. Don't step into the lava. It will kill you. Good thing I made that save, eh? Let's try again. This time with less walking into lava. Let's just go this way this time. Nothing there. I don't think that we can go that way. Perhaps there's a way this way that we can go. Maybe. Not that way. Is there a landmass over... Oh, I almost forgot to mention. Do be careful beyond the cavern. The sorcerers there do not take kindly to insults, attitudes, or sometimes even posturing. Remember, you live at our pleasure when you are in our enclave. Fair warning. Well, we're going to have to follow you. We're going to have to be very careful about it. Let's just step over here. Perhaps we can cast airwalk on ourselves? That's her paw. Can we walk over this now? Nope, we cannot. I think we're missing something here. Suffice to say, we'll figure it out in time. But we're getting closer to figuring out where the sorcerers are. After all, we have found one of them. And so, when we come back, folks, we'll figure out how to get to their domain. And I'll catch you next time, folks. And I'll see you then. Later. Is there something I'm missing concerning the, that airwalk spell? We didn't actually get anywhere with that. Unless the breath of the wind does something. Maybe it does something different. We'll have to use it at some point. I'll also have to sort out all these reagents. And that bag. And that bag is pretty full of things. Just put this here. There we go. And we'll put this here. Maybe I don't need all of these reagents. Maybe I do. it's just a good idea to hold on to them, just in case, because one day I might want to cast a spell or two from the necromancy pool of spells. One day. Later.